Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris, and if you didn't catch my last shave, which was literally 35 seconds ago, I've just done a face shave using the Wolfpack Silk Road and the Murgress. Started off with the Merkur blade, ended up with the Voskhod blade. Massive difference in the blades. These little nicks and stuff I've got here actually came as a result of using the Merkur blade, which is quite an average, very average blade. The Voskhod is a much better blade, and I've got a beautiful shave out of that soap and razor combination. Even though I'm changing razors and soaps at the same time, changing two variables, I'm still getting great shaves at the moment, which is good. So I'm moving on to my head shave now. I'll be using West Coast Shaving Bay Run, which is a beautiful soap, works really well. If you watched my last shave with it, my first review on it, my initial thoughts, it's a cracking soap. It's got probably the best slickness of any soap I've used, and the scent is lovely. And I paired it up last time with this little beauty, the West Coast Shaving little short stubby stainless steel with the open comb. So I'm going to use this on my head today just to see how it goes and give it a bit of a test and see how we get from it. So I've had the soap blooming there for a few seconds. I'm just going to pass the bloom water into my hand. And on the head. And already I can smell the bay rum, and it smells great. It smells absolutely great. Just make sure all that water's out of there. Using my Wahl silver tip brush and straight into the puck. Now, I normally bowl lather for my head so I get more soap, but I'm not going to bowl lather today because this stuff makes some lovely lather. A little bit thinner on the second and third pass, but still makes a beautiful lather. And the slickness I'm hoping will counteract the lack of lather. But saying that, it still makes a lovely lather. I might just not have had enough on my brush last time when I did it. Because it is a hard puck, a very hard puck. Right, so there we go. I think I've got enough on the brush just now to get me going. Just wet the head just a little touch. Not I need much. And there we go. And there's that scent just drifting about now. Dip the tips a little bit, see if we can get this to explode a little bit, and there it goes. But like I say, it's not so much the lather explosion that gets me with this, it's the slickness that comes with the soap. Dip the tips and just grab a little bit more off the puck. Like I say, the difference being here is I normally bowl lather when it comes to my head, so I get more lather. So I'll just see how it goes this way today. Right, so with the West Coast Shaving soap on my head, West Coast Shaving razor, and I've got a brand new feather blade in there. I haven't used a feather blade for ages because I ran out, so I'm looking forward to this. I miss my feather blades, really good blades. So here we go, no pressure because this thing weighs a ton with the grain. And there you go, as you can see it's doing quite a good job already. In fact, see, if I'm honest, I feel like I'm having to just take a bit of pressure off the ring. I'm actually having to lift it up a little bit. Now, one good thing with this, it's an open comb razor. I've actually got 8 days growth on here, so it's a bit thicker than normal. And for a razor that's not super aggressive like the R41, or super efficient should I say, not aggressive. I don't find the R41 aggressive, I know I keep saying that. So that's why I've opted for a sharper blade like the Feather. So it's just taking a bit longer to hack through the hair, which is understandable. Because at the end of the day, it's just not an aggressive razor. It's a very, in my opinion, medium to mild razor. But once I get this first pass down, once I actually get the heavier hair off, once I go into the against the grain, that'll be the true test to me. How close can we get without any real irritation, which I don't really have any irritation at the moment. Alright, first pass done. Just going to put a bit of water in the back there. I've actually got quite a bit of lather on the back for the things. But so far, the soap is the star attraction in my opinion. Doesn't look like there's much on there, but it does a great job, and the lather is so slick. It really is super slick. And these razors, like I said in my previous video, you're picking these razors up for sort of 20 to 25 bucks American, US, ready to go. And that to me is an incredible price point for such a well built little razor. Now they're obviously they're not in the same league of quality as the Edwin Jagger and the Mueller, the Merkur, and all your other big Feathers and things like that. But look, you got to take into consideration the cost. You can pick up 5 of these razors for the price of most. My Murgress was 120 bucks, I think, American. So you're picking up sort of 5 of these razors for the same price. You can pick 5 different handles and 2 different heads for roughly that price. And then you've got several different ways of shaving, depending on how you feel on that day. But this razor is chopping through the hair, but like I say, it's just taking a lot longer. I thought when I ordered it, when Kevin from West Coast Shaving said he was going to send it over here, obviously I wanted the more aggressive head, which prior to him actually sending anything and saying anything, I knew it would be the open comb. Having never used an open comb before, I was expecting it to be quite an aggressive razor, but it's not. Now the thinking behind that, I would see, it's because they only offer 2 sort of offerings, open and closed. You don't want to alienate everyone. This razor could be used by any level of shaver. Right, I think I've got enough off there for that first pass. So for those of you that watch my head shaving videos on a regular basis, you guys will know just how quickly the R41 cuts the hair down. So you'll know that this razor is taking quite a considerable amount of time longer to do the job. I mean, I'm on 10 minutes at the moment. Normally I'm into my second pass by now, ready to finish, ready to get my third pass on the go. So it's taking longer, but all things considered, it's doing a pretty good job. It is doing a pretty good job. And the soap's lovely. I'm just sort of grabbing just a little bit more out of the puck, just for this next pass. Oh yeah, lovely. That lather's actually got better there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a beautiful lather now. Right, so second pass against the grain. And let's see how this little beauty handles this. Just check, see there's no blockages on there. Certainly that's a great thing with the open comb. It doesn't block up at all. I can't see any blockages of hair or anything like that. Now the Miele R41, as aggressive as it is, and it's sort of a semi-open closed comb, still blocks up when I've got heavy hair like that. So in terms of actual that's a better quality design for a head shave in my opinion, if you've got a bit more hair on there. Alright, let's see against the grain. Yeah, that feels beautiful. It really does. This in my opinion is when the feather blades come into their own. There's nothing else in the market that I've used so far. It does what a feather can do on a head shave like this. It's just, that's incredible stuff, that. Beautiful. Oh God, I wish I'd bought these blades a while back now. I feel like I've been missing out. Another thing I find with the feather, yes, it's sharp, it's very sharp. And when paired with the R41 or similar, yes, it's going to cut you badly if you don't watch what you're doing. But it will also give you the best shaves if you take your time and give whatever razor you've got it in some respect. You're going to get nicks and cuts pretty much on every shave. It's almost impossible to have perfect shaves every time, in my opinion, unless you're just a seasoned pro. You're doing it all the time, every day, using the same equipment. I mean, the reason I cut myself so much is because I use so many different soaps, razors, blades, you name it. I use different stuff for every shave. There's very few shaves I use that are the same, unless I just really enjoy the shave and I just want to have the same shave again. That is wonderful. Now I say no pressure, you can't help, in all honesty, but put pressure on with this razor because of the weight of the handle. It's just putting pressure on, there's nothing you can do about it. But this is when the soap comes into its own, because you don't need the lather capability, the slickness of it. And as you can see, I'm getting a nice thick lather this time. I've thinned out a little bit on my face shave for the second and third passes. And it's still thinnish, but you know something, it's nice having a thick lather, but I would trade a thick lather for a protective slick lather any day of the week. There's no point in having that beautiful thick creamy lather if it's not doing what you want it to do. I mean, that slickness is absolutely lovely. I'm just going to do a bit of pretty much a touch up now. So I'm going to tell you now, before I even look at, I can't look at the back obviously because I don't have a mirror yet. I am in the process of trying to devise a way of having a mirror come out from this wall behind my head when I shaved, so you guys can see it, and more importantly so can I when I'm doing it. Just getting a little bit of shuddering there because I've exhausted the soap. I'm never happy with a head shave until there's nothing left. This is normally the time where I cut myself because I take it too far. But this little razor has done a wonderful job. Partly yeah, there you go. See, cut myself now. Too much. Can't help myself. It's not a bad one. Another one. As you can see, just there, Ding, ding, ding. Right there. A couple of little nicks. I'll sort that out now though. With a bit of styptic pencil. A good rinse off. A good dry. Pop it back in. So while that's fixing on my head at the moment, I'll just go through what I've used today. So for my head shave, I have used West Coast Shaving Bay Rum. Beautiful soap, great slickness. Maybe not when you're trying to do far too much for what you can do. I used my Wow silver tip brush, just all caked in lather. The West Coast Shaving, little short stubby stainless steel with the open comb, and I've got a brand new feather blade in there, no longer brand new. And what else have I used? Prior to actually doing the shave, when I was doing my face shave, I used some Edwin Jagger pre-shave cream, menthol, which is lovely, does a great job. And I'm just going to finish off now with some Thayer's Unscented. I'm just waiting on this to heal a little bit. I'm just going to rinse my head off again. Hopefully we're all healed up. And we're looking pretty good. I mean that's pretty, it amazes me that styptic pencil, how it works. No doubt I'll probably put some form of deadly chemical into my bloodstream, but it's good for a shave. Right, Thayer's Unscented Witch Hazel with aloe vera. It says unscented, but it's got a lovely scent, I find. I'll just give you all a look round the back as well. So I don't know whether I've got any nicks or cuts. I might have a couple here, so I've got a couple of spots. But I think the rest of it's pretty spot on. And I'll just finish off now today with some Colonel Conk's rum, bay rum, to go with the shaving soap. I'm going to whack this everywhere. There we have it, guys. Got the head shave down. Another great head shave. I'm really happy with that. Other than the little nicks I got, that's a cracking shave. No irritation. Even on there now there's no irritation. Great soap, great little razor, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in again next time as well. Really can't wait. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, down below, click the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next time.